name is Subhash Gupta. I was having a ear problem. My left ear was, there was hole in the drum. It was from the childhood. Day by day or year by day, there was less hearing. My right ear was okay. After some time, there was also problem in the right ear. I feel that when I was sitting with friends or other, there was problem in hearing.
Yeah, hi, my name is Varun Mahajan. I'm his son, and so basically, as he mentioned, he was having issues with his hearing, right? But it was kind of tolerable up to a certain point. But roughly 3-4 years back, he brought up this issue that he's having serious issues in terms of communication. And even we realized that we could not have proper communications at the dinner table, or even when he was at a certain distance, we had to call out his name a few times before he could register the sound. And then he was having issues having conversations with his friends when he goes down in the evenings. And that's when we started searching for the hearing aid centers. Actually, that was the first time we thought about the hearing aids, because no one in the family has ever used it before, and even in my friend circle, etc., I have never come across anyone wearing a hearing aid. So it was new to us. We went to quite a few places actually, and what we kind of realized, it was more of a sales pitch without actually telling how it works, what's the problem, what are the benefits. We got demos at a lot of places, but we were not satisfied with the response we got. And then we came to Soundlife and we met Alea there. It was not only professional, she was very empathetic, and she would understand what the issues are. And one factor kind of stood out was her patience, because with elderly, I think it's very difficult to be patient, and she's very patient.
I can hear properly, sound is better, and even I sit with my friends or in the family, I can properly hear what they are saying. Previously it was difficult for me.
Yeah, it was a hassle, I have to admit that, because in the beginning it was very difficult for him to adjust, because it was an alien instrument, right? So the body also takes time to accept something alien. So I think we used to come here almost every week, this tuning, that tuning, and over time the gap increased, but still I think every 2-3 months we would come for some issue or the other. It is something which takes time to settle down, and for him to get used to the new sounds which he was not used to earlier. So it was kind of had become a routine. I think it took us almost a year and a half before he kind of settled down with the hearing aid, and after that it was like the regular 3 or 6 months visit. So yeah, initially it was a challenge, but then it settled down now.
It took some time to set the instrument with me. Now I can talk and listen to the family and the friends when we are sitting. It is properly I can hear now. Now I am satisfied.
Yeah, definitely we would. Anyone who needs assistance with hearing, I'll be more than happy to recommend Soundlife to them. The biggest differentiator would be people. I would say Alea and her team, because I think an instrument you can get in any hearing aid center. That's not the differentiator. It's the people, and as I said before, I think the amount of empathy and patience that Alea and her team has shown over the past few years, it's tremendous. And if actually they have a hearing issue, then they should test out a hearing aid or go to a center and get themselves checked and try the hearing aid. Because what I have realized with my father, as he said, he started with the left ear and later he started having issues with the right side as well. So gradually, if you don't pay attention, over time it will impact you in a bigger way. So if you arrest that problem early, then there are chances you might kind of maintain yourself at a certain level which would be better for you. So that would be my advice to people. From my personal experience, I can say that yes, the price is on the higher side, because I remember I paid around 15k for this. But I think why we went for this were a few factors, because I looked at it as a long-term investment. Second, we also looked at the functionality, in the sense that it was the behind the ear, so you don't feel uncomfortable that people can see, and it's kind of, you look at from a distance, you don't even realize the person is wearing, right? So you can say the cosmetic part of it, or the aesthetic part of it. And then the other feature which we liked was in terms of the charging facility, because it was not the battery operated and you could charge it through a wire, which makes it much more convenient. So I think it was more from a long-term investment point of view, and something which would be comfortable in the long term. Price is worth it.